Hello everyone, we're so happy you're joining us. My name is Tiffany and I'm a librarian at the San Jose Public Library. Today I'll be presenting Paint Your Own Plate, where we'll be using acrylic paint to paint and seal our own personalized plate. So let's get started. So today I'm going to show you how to paint a plate, and this is a great gift that you can give someone, especially if you don't have anything for Mother's Day ready. We have a plain white plate and a white cup. I have some acrylic paint here, a paintbrush, and I have some stencils, but of course this is optional. Now, if you were with us last year when we did the Father's Day craft at some of the branches, you might have painted a cup. This time we aren't going to be using paint pens. However, if you do have a paint pen and you want to use that to outline the image before you use your acrylic paint, I would suggest using that. And for outlining, I would tell you to use a light color if that's not the color that you want to start your artwork with, or using black. So let's get started. Now, you want to start with a clean plate. You want to hand wash this and make sure it's very dry. So any residual water will be a problem. So make sure that your plate is nice and dry before you start. And as for the paint, it doesn't really matter what brand of acrylic paint that you're using. You just want it to be acrylic, because what you're going to do after you're done is you're going to let this dry for 24 hours. Then you're going to put it in the oven at 225 and bake it for 30 minutes. And that will help that paint set to the plate. Now, of course, as you wash, some will chip off, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. And you have all the tools to repaint. So let's get started. So I'm pretty happy with my design the way it is. I'm going to use the sun as my natural oven to help me let this dry. I'm going to let this paint sit for 24 hours, and then I'm going to put it again in the oven for at 225 and let it bake for 30 minutes. And then do not immediately take that plate out of the oven. Let it kind of cool with the oven. So cook it for 30 minutes at 225. When the timer goes off, let it cool down naturally with the oven, because when a plate is that hot, sometimes it can break. So I advise you not to handle it immediately after it's finished cooking for 30 minutes. So let it cool in the oven and then take it out. So again, let me repeat that. Put it at 225, let it bake for 30 minutes, let the oven timer go off, and then let it naturally cool in that oven as the oven is cooling down, and then take the plate out. Do not take the plate out while it's still hot. It could shatter that way. So we want it to kind of naturally do its own cool down. So I hope that you are able to make your own fun plate. And like I said, it's a great gift, especially if you don't have anything ready for mom or dad, if you're doing this ahead of time. Thank you for joining the San Jose Public Library. We hope you've enjoyed this program. Please take a few minutes to fill out our program survey. I invite you to visit sjpl.org/virtual programs for a complete list of upcoming virtual programs. Also, don't forget to follow at San Jose Library on Facebook and sign up for the newsletter at sjpl.org/e-newsletter to stay informed of all things San Jose Public Library. Thank you. we're happy that you joined us today.